there are three forms of a company. One is an offshore company, one is a local territory company, and the third one is a free zone company. Let me give you a brief about these three different types of companies. The offshore one is mainly used as a holding company for a corporate structure. And you have also the opportunity to buy property in the UAE through an offshore company. And these are the two main reasons why this company form is selected. What I have to mention is that for this type of company set up offshore, it is quite difficult to get a bank account because the bank system in UAE, they are not too happy in going into offshore bank account opening. So I do not, at the moment, do not recommend to go for offshore company. The second one, which is the mainland company, is an opportunity where you can set up a limited liability company depending on business activity you plan to have. There was recently a big change in the company commercial law, and it allows you to do business all over the world as well as in the UAE. And the third part is the free zone establishment. There you have a variety of about 40 free zones all over the UAE. In Dubai alone, we have approximately 30. And there you have the opportunity to set up your business in different segments. Is it a service? Is it trading? And depending on the business activity you plan to have, this is the right way to establish your company. Please keep in mind that free zone companies are, by the license, not allowed to do business with the UAE mainland. The mainland company is for businessmen, people who are interested in doing business with the whole world, including the UAE, because they have clients already in the UAE and they are dealing with, let's say, government entities or bigger organizations which expect you to be registered in the UAE. If you have this and you're a local LLC company, you have a better standing, your acceptance is higher in doing business, you are accepted to participate in tenders, and the overall acceptance and the bank account opening process is definitely easier when you're a local business than having a free zone company. I would definitely recommend somebody who is planning to do business with the UAE that he goes for a mainland company. And this has the main reason that the company commercial law in the UAE has changed, means you don't need a local partner anymore in the UAE to run your business. Before, it was that you had either a local service agent or you had a local partner who had to own 51% of your company. This is no more. You have the right to go for an LLC company with 100% ownership. So you're in full control of the company, you're the full owner, and you have the variety of so many different activity codes, and you have the freedom to do the business as per your individual business strategy. Now, keeping in mind that you are having the plan to have an e-commerce company, then the business clients in the UAE, I strongly recommend to have this set up in the mainland as a LLC company, because you definitely need to register your company with VAT. So you document that you have trade with people inside the UAE. You have to fulfill the VAT requirement, and then the right version of setting up a company is a local LLC. Then you do all the things which are required by the registration authority, but also from the federal tax authority, right? Because you are done with the regulations. If your aim is to have a trading company and have products purchased in the Far East and you want to trade them in European countries, I would recommend for a free zone company, because there the overheads of the company is low, and you have no problem in any kind of transaction, buying and selling. You don't need to register for VAT because it's all an out-of-scope service, because all the transaction, the buying of the product, the selling of the product happens all outside the UAE, and you have no interaction with a federal tax authority. You don't need to register for VAT. A very important point, beside the business activity you have in mind, where do you have your supplier, where do you have your clients, what is the VAT regulation. All of this is an important factor to take in consideration for the company setup, but please keep also in mind about your expectation for the team of your company to grow. If you have the plan to stay slim and have a lean company in regards of your own staff, when you have 1, 2, 3 people, I believe that the setup of a FREEZONE company makes sense. But if you plan to have 5, 6, 10, 12 employees on the medium and long run, the mainland company is definitely more appropriate. It will fit definitely better into your scope of the company, because otherwise the FREEZONE costs are going higher and higher based on the number of employees you are employing. Benefit for most of the FREEZONE is that they are quite streamlined. They have a system in place which gives you a good guideline how to set up the company. And it takes between 5 and 7 working days when you have selected the FREEZONE, which we recommend most of the time. It can also go up to 30 days because FREEZONEs have different requirements, but let's say between 5 and 30 days is an average time to set up a company in a FREEZONE. On the other side, we have mainland companies. In mainland companies, we have experienced, because of the change of the corporate commercial law, that the setup time has been reduced quite substantial, and there we have reached something between 3 and 5 working days, which is very, very efficient. And this also is a good development in the comparison between mainland as well as FREEZONE companies. So it has really, the mainland company have improved, number one, in regards of the legal regulation, what is required to set up a company, and the speed has really improved. So there the Dubai government has done a lot of good things for investor to be attracted, come to the UAE. The FREEZONE company license are often linked to the number of visa quota you want to or you need for your company. So that means the more visa you will need on the later development, the higher is the price for your company license. And this is why I said up to 3, maximum 4 employees, it is good price-wise to go into a FREEZONE. But as soon as you know you will grow your business into 5, 6, 10 employees, then it depends if a mainland company is better for you, because there you have an amount of a license fee which is not related to the number of visa you want to apply. There it is completely detached and it has nothing to do. Keep in mind that we have for the mainland a thumb rule that 8 to 10 square meter of your office provides you 1 visa. To give you an example, if you have an 80 square meter office rented, you can go up to 10 visa for your employees. Introduce corporate income tax, which is coming into power in June 2023. The only things which are currently known is that we have a 9% tax rate for corporate income, and we have a threshold of 370,000 dirham, which is approximately $100,000, 100,000 euro. Only the amount which goes above these 370,000 dirham is taxable with 9%. It is pretty sure that the profit of a local company will be taxed these 9%. In regards of the FREEZONE, it is till now, October 2022, not yet clear what are the circumstances FREEZONEs might enjoy a certain tax benefit, income tax benefit, because they are located in a FREEZONE. We believe that in the 4th quarter of 2022, we get to see the law for the corporate income tax, and then we are in a better position to study the law and read it and get our opinion, which we share with our lawyers and auditor we are working with, so that we can give a solid statement towards the corporate income tax for mainland company as well as for FREEZONE companies. Beside the just discussed corporate income tax with 9%, please keep in mind that UAE has still not announced anything about a personal income tax. This means all the salary you get, rental income, dividend, all of this income an individual will earn is definitely tax-free up to the current situation. Nothing has been announced that they will introduce a corporate and a personal income tax. Of course, I cannot guarantee you that this will never be on the newspaper headlines as well. But at the moment, there is nothing in the pipeline which is available that personal income tax will be introduced soon.